steak, onions and mushrooms. Dice up 2 onions, all like this. We've got some lovely steak here, and we've got some chopped up mushrooms. In a pan, you want to go ahead and put some olive oil. You can use butter or vegetable oil, but I like to do mine with olive oil. Just enough to cover the base. You want to go ahead and put your steak. That's all we're doing, we're just turning off both sides. Next, we go ahead and add in our onions. And we'll just go ahead and add in our mushrooms. Mix it all in. Right, next, I'm going to go ahead and add some Bisto gravy. Now, if you haven't got gravy or you don't want to use gravy, you can just add a bit of flour, about 2 tablespoons of flour, and mix that in, because you've got all that lovely flavouring already in there from your steak. I like to use gravy, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of gravy granules. Give it a mix. And that's already thickening, as you can see. And now I want to add in some hot water. I'll boil up your kettle and add in some water. At this stage, I'm also going to be adding some salt and black pepper. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some salt and some black pepper. And add your steak in. Honestly, it comes out so delicious. You can have this next to some homemade chunky chips or mashed potatoes and some veg. Tonight I've got some rice left over, so I'm actually making this to go with the rice that I have got left over. This is so important to keep this. This is all where all the flavourings is. We're now going to turn it down on a low heat, put the lid on. Just give it one more mix first. Occasionally just open up and give it a little stir. But cook this on a low heat for at least half an hour. Just keep an eye on it. And then it'll be delicious. So we just leave it on a low heat and cook it, simmer it away for at least half an hour to 40 minutes. It's been on for just over half an hour. The longer you simmer it down, the softer that your meat will become. Just going to leave it in a little bit more. It's been cooking for an hour now. Here we are. Steak, onions, mushrooms cooked in gravy sauce. I've got rice next to mine, and I couldn't resist making some chunky homemade chips. You can have it with some mash, vegetables, roast potatoes. Delicious. Hope you give it a go. Enjoy. Nice, tender steak, onions, mushrooms, chunky chips, homemade chips with some rice. Auf Wiedersehen.